exponential growth. You need to go 200%, 500%. So this book series is focused just on that, how to grow exponentially. You can get the book, stop by the table, and you can join the club. I can tell you all the details about the club. You know, it's the Pioneers Club for Above. We meet on the first and third Wednesday at 6 p.m. So anyone who gets the book gets to join the club. The next thing I'm going to talk about is grants. So, two types of grants that we have opportunities now. State grants, and there's also the ERTC. How many of you here are familiar with the Employee Retention Tax Credit? Very few. Very few hands went up, and I'm surprised because it's such a great opportunity for any business owner that has had W-2 employees or has paid salaries in 20 and 21. It's $26,000 per W-2 employee that you're getting as a check. You know, take it $7,000 per quarter. It's huge. And if you're not taking advantage of it, you're missing it. It's huge, and it may close out soon. So we are giving away, you know, tools, resources, questionnaires. Anybody who fills out the form that's on our booth, you know, you will get locked in, you know, to getting that opportunity at a 50% discount. And we'll talk more when you come at the booth. That's the form you're looking for. You know, that's on the booth. So when you stop by the booth, just look for this form, fill it out, hand it back today. It will lock in everything, you know, at a 50% discount to process. So it's $26,000 per employee, and you get $5,000 for 2020 and $7,000 per quarter per W-2 employee. And there's two conditions to meet. You either had a revenue loss or a partial shutdown. And many businesses, most businesses do qualify for the partial shutdown. Means that either COVID impact. How many of you here believe that the pandemic impacted your business? Raise your hand. If the pandemic in some way, shape, or form impacted your business, there is a way you can qualify for this. So don't miss out on this opportunity. And if your refund is over, and this is a refund, it comes like a check, literally like a check in the mail. How many of you would like a check in the mail that you don't have to pay back or do anything and just deposit in your bank? Right? Would you like that, right? So this is even better than PPP, because PPP you have to apply for forgiveness. This one is, you just get a check. That's it. Once you're done, but you just have to use the money for business, and you can, you know, you can get that. So that's, stop by the booth. We'll give you more details. And I told you about the two conditions. The training grants allows you to work with me. If you own a business, you have W-2 employees, I have a special program that's approved by the state, so I work with the state and get you a grant, and it's $3,500 per W-2 employee. So, you know, depending on the number of team members you have in your business, it's a state program, and I work with you to help you grow your business and then provide different training in different areas. So stop by the booth, I'll give you more details. Your next step is just stop by the booth and fill out this questionnaire. It locks in everything, make sure that tells you what you qualify, so you'll get an email and the next step of this is what you can expect. So be sure to do that when you leave. What I'd like to share in the closing minutes is that imagination is more powerful than knowledge. Have you all enjoyed this so far? All right, cool. Thank you. Imagination is how I got here, and imagination combined with the knowledge you need to seek gives you direction. So I'm going to give you one question that stirs up your imagination. And that is, you want to write this down or try this when you go home. What would happen when I fill in the blanks? What would happen when I fill in the blanks? And think about what you can bring as a transformation. Think about all the things that you can do. And then see what knowledge, attitude, skills, habits, finish lines, leverage, cash flow, you need to make this imagination come to reality. So don't just seek knowledge that's in line with your imagination. Does that make sense? Yes. Because then you go in one direction, you go a million miles in one direction instead of a mile in a million directions. You know, you chase what you're looking for. So I'll give you some things there you can stir up your imaginations. I gave you the first clue, what would happen when. The second is processes. Everything has a beginning, middle, and an end. Would you guys agree?
Yes.
All right. So build the process. I have tools. Process Innovator tool is one of mine, which I've worked with many companies, has made them millions. So you can get that tool. Stop by the booth. But process is a key. Everything is a process. Everything has a start to finish, and you go through each step, and you go through the whole thing. The technology, use your technology, and it's who you chase. The narrower your niche, the bigger your check. If you go anybody and everybody, you get nobody. So don't chase anybody and everybody. Chase that perfect somebody. And build a list of those somebodies that will help you in your business. Okay, that is key. Another thing to help you double your business, grow your business, achieve your 3 goals in 1 year is to make it easy for your customers to do business. The more difficult it is for your customers to do business, the less money you make, seriously. So as easy as you can, which means you digitize. How many of you here have digitized yourself? Raise your hand. Very, very few hands. So I have a whole process on digitization. It means that you're not just making money by your time. You're capitalizing your knowledge, and you're converting your knowledge into resources, in courses, in webinars, in workshops, in books, and all other resources that people can use without having to spend time with you. Digitize yourself. That's how you can make it easy for your customers. And then always, be reporting. Create reports and evaluations. So I'd like to end with a formula for COVID. C for cash, focus on outgoing. Everything that is fixed could be variable. I negotiated a 2-year lease that was a fixed expense for 60% less during the pandemic. So anything that is fixed may not be fixed. It could become variable. So that is important. Look for anything that is incoming, and one thing that helps you grow your business to the next level is being decisive. You have to make decisions fast when you need to. So you can't grow your business without making and being decisive. So I would like to end with that, and thank you all. You can reach me here, Making Pioneers, that's my website, that's my cell. Stop by the booth, make sure you get the forms so you can get those credits and the grants reached out. Thank you again very much for the opportunity. Thank you very much, Andrea. And I wanted to thank Andrea and also Robert, who's here, who introduced me. So without him, I wouldn't be here. So thank you, Robert.